Welcome Insiders to Tech Inside, I'm your host Eric. Today is May 5th, 2014, so what does that mean? It's Inside News. Party time. So air drones and quadricopters, or whatever you want to call them, have been having a huge impact in cinematography this past year. We've seen really expensive air drones flying cameras really high in the air getting amazing shots. We've also seen some pretty cheap quadricopters like the Phantom 2 that only has a GoPro on it. Out of all these drones and quadricopters we've seen, yes, they've been able to make really amazing shots with cameras, but they're still kind of in their beginner stage. They definitely have their flaws, one being their price because they are very expensive. But regardless of that, we actually haven't considered the actual possibilities of a drone. Now I just saw this and it actually just recently happened. I saw a filmmaker take 2 drones out to some mountains where he lives, and they actually took one drone and put a camera on it, and then took another drone and put a light on it. So pretty much he had a movable spotlight, and that's just an amazing idea to think about, especially for the shots he needed. I encourage you to check the link down below. I have a behind the scenes video of this filmmaker actually using the drones, one as a light, one as a camera. It's actually really cool. And now at least I start thinking, what else could you do with an air drone in regards to cinematography? Moving on, still talking about cinematography and filmmaking, etc., the Panasonic GH4. People are finally getting their Panasonic GH4, but what's so fancy about this camera? Well, it's a DSLR, but the big fancy part about it is it shoots in 4K. The GH4 is kind of a first of its kind. It's really the beginning start to getting into 4K. In the past, if you ever wanted to shoot in 4K, it's really going to cost you an arm or a leg. But now you can get the GH4 and it's only less than $2,000. Now maybe around $2,000 for a camera is a lot to you, but when it comes to shooting in 4K, that's actually really cheap. I would obviously love to get my hands on this camera, though it's not possible at all at the moment. But actually, a filmmaker I follow, Griffin Hammond, I think I said his name right, he was originally the host of Indie Mogul, which no longer is in existence anymore. He actually got the Panasonic GH4 and did some test footage of it, so I'll have a link down below if you want to check that out. So that's Inside News. I know not really much has happened in the world of technology that at least I wanted to talk about, and this really show is about what I want to talk about, so I decided just to share a few things with you, some things that I thought were kind of cool because I like filmmaking, cinematography, etc. I hope you kind of found what I showed you interesting. Let me know down below if you're fine with me doing stuff like this, just sharing some things that I thought were cool. Anyway guys, that's Inside News for today. Please leave all your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends, help the channel out any way you can. Anyway guys, my name is Eric, this is Tech Inside, and I'm signing out.